That might actually help us get our mission done. It's gonna be annoying that it's a 1-star adult and we have no idea if he's low fitness or not, but it gets the mission done. So let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, we got him. Alright. Alright, so before we go and grab our reindeer.
Why such an interest in reindeer and not moose, for example?
I find this thing about them fascinating. How they adapt to their environments completely. Everybody knows that female reindeer have antlers too, setting them apart from any other deer species. As well as for protection, they also use them to dig out food from under the snow. My wife loved them. Loves. You can hear the clicking sound as they walk. My wife used to call them clickers. Calls them clickers. It's the tendon that slips over the bone. It keeps herds together in harsh conditions. They'll recognize the sound of the click so that they aren't separated from the herd.
I think I'm getting closer to the location you sent me.
Good luck.
Yeah, my dude. It's being very obvious that you're slipping into past tense every time you're talking about your wife, so, there is a good reason for that. Alright, let's get this fallow deer. I hope it wasn't high fitness. There was no way for me to tell. So... because the callers only have a range of 250 meters. And we have to shoot an animal from at least 250 or more, so... Alright, there we go. Almost at our fallow deer. And then we need to go back and find our reindeer. Can't see him yet, so he's not over there. But that's okay, we're gonna find him. Right, let's see, how did we go? Left lung, right lung, that's good. 67, it would have been a 3-star, so that's fine. I can live with that.
Hello, Pekka. I was able to successfully hunt in the range you suggested.
Yes! I could have included it in the pitch anyway. But I don't like false advertising. I really want to make luxury affordable for normal folks who struggle and would never have dreamed of anything so lavish. Everyone should take care of themselves. I want to make Frostview Sanctuaries a place of relaxation for the financially underprivileged, offering access to a little luxury they could never afford otherwise. Thanks for helping me. I'll draw you an animal that you remind me of.
Okay. Let's switch to our reindeer mission before we forget that. Now, this map does not have albino reindeer naturally. It only has this single albino reindeer for the mission, so of course we're gonna taxidermy him. And if I remember correctly, this one can actually be any fitness between basically 0 and 100%. So we'll see what he ends up like. What was that? Muffler? Yes. Don't really care for Mufflon right now. We already bungled a shot on them once today. I think that's a fox over there. Red fox. Not that we care about that one. Now we gotta be careful that we don't spook our reindeer. Can't see anything yet with the drone. So I think this time we're just gonna have to rely a lot on actually hearing this deer before we see it. Which is also why I'm going in 20-meter intervals instead of 50. I don't want to risk spooking him. And I can only hope that I hear him while I'm still a fair distance away. It doesn't help that this forest is full of birch trees. I don't care about this 2-star adult moose. I already have more than enough 2-star adult moose. Like, honestly. Oh. But yeah, it doesn't help that there's a lot of birch trees here, which are also white, so trying to find a white moose in here is a bit tricky. Gonna go see if I can grab all the neat zones at this lake. Oh! Mountain reindeer. Never mind the need zones at the lake. We have to look for a moose. We can come back to the lake in a minute. I have no idea if he's low fitness, high fitness, old, young. So calling him is a bit difficult right now. Can I already see him? He's over there. Okay. Let's see if we can get him with the rattleback. Oh, that looks like big antlers, so... High fitness? Yes. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna stay here. And we're just gonna call him with the high fitness rattleback. And then once we have bagged him, we're just gonna do a quick round around this lake just to pick up the need zones. We're gonna pick up these need zones, go to the lake, pick up the need zones real quick, and then we're gonna be done for today. But the most important part right now is getting this reindeer. I'm actually surprised that he was already turning around again. Like, I didn't wait that long to call him. And we don't have the wind in his nose either, so we should be fine. There he is. 2-star mature. $100. Let's go. That was probably right along the lung, so no wonder he went down immediately. %. Okay. Taxi. Let's go. Could have been a 4-star if he had grown up fully.
Sorry to inform you that I won.
about? The albino reindeer bit. I remember now. Okay, sure. I'll wire you the money.
And there we go. This is the first of 2 rare reindeer that we get in this mission. And as soon as we have picked up the need zones from this lake, we're going to call it a day. And then tomorrow we're gonna have to do so many checks on moose, oh my god. And of course our links. Alright. Let's put a marker here so we know where we start. And then we just go around the lake once. And just pick up everything we can. Let's get that window out of the way. Oh, we got wolves drinking here as well. If we can get a bear in here, we'll have almost all the predators on this map. Alright, I think we've got everything. So yeah, this is where we're going to call it a day. Tomorrow we are going to go back to our herd management. Specifically, we are going to have to check on that one group of lynx that evaded us this morning, and then the many moose groups in that area that we just went to, because we need to figure out which one of those had a 3-star adult, and we are already watching 3 of them for, you know, just having 2-star adults. So, honestly, if I can figure out which one is the 1-star adult, I'll be willing to ignore all the 2-star adults, because the 3-star adult is definitely better. So, if we can figure out which one the 3-star adult is, I'm going to uncheck all of the ones that are 2-star adults, and we're just going to focus on the 3-star, because that one will definitely end up, or almost certainly end up being a 5-star. In any case, we're done for today. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had some fun. And I hope to see you guys again tomorrow at 7 PM or around 7 PM Vienna time. Until then, have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.